Hello everyone. I just got Sebastian ready for bed, but I think he is going to read with his brother. I need to change. But yeah, it was a day. I'm tired. It was a productive work day. Got up kind of slow. I didn't set an alarm. It's just my week to be really, really tired. And pretty soon I'm gonna have to start getting myself used to waking up super early, so I'm just gonna enjoy it while I can, right? Went downstairs, had some breakfast, did my Korean lesson, and then got to work on my computer. I finished up everything I needed to finish to get that clip art posted, and I posted it and updated some things in my shop that just didn't have branding. Yeah, I wrote all the text. That was the big thing that took a long time, and I finished right when we had to leave to get to story time at the library. And then can you guys not? Jax, please. Quiet. I get nearly there. It's only like 5 minutes away, and realize we didn't bring the library book that was due. So I'm like messaging Jax by talking to my watch and asking Siri to send a message so that he would have the library book ready for us and drive back. We can't go up the front steps because they're drying, so I'm racing up the side steps to get this bag, racing back down. We're only a minute or two late, so that was impressive. And she always waits 5 or 10 minutes to start because everybody straggles in. But we did the class, messed up and off to the side as always. And then we went to Starbucks for lunch. We've got to drive across town now since ours is no longer there. It was actually walking distance from both home and the library.
You need to get those yellow pillows off of my bed.
You don't know how to do that?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do that. But what they go do this.
You just take it and you put it beside the dresser. Just don't bang the mirror. Don't! Oh my goodness. I don't know if I just cut that last clip out or not for privacy of Sebastian, but if you saw it, a little bit of drama. So yeah, we went to Starbucks and he got us breakfast sandwich and I got a lunchbox, which was drama because apparently they didn't have the one I ordered mobile. And instead of just calling me over to the counter and telling me and letting me pick something new, they just put an empty bag with a sticker saying don't have. And so I'm like, it's over by where they're making tea. So the girl making tea came over. I was like, can I help you? I'm like, I don't know what to do. Do I pick something? She's like, I guess so. Why did you go to the counter? And then I go to the counter and there's a lady just talking and talking and talking and talking. She's just buying a venti coffee. But I don't know what she was carrying on about. And 3 minutes later, she finally starts to pay, but she's pulling cash out, $3.45 in cash. And that takes another couple minutes. She's in slow motion. I'm just and finally the barista goes off to pour the coffee. And at this point, the lady who was making the tea had walked all the way across the store and handed me Sebastian's tea. And I was still standing in this line. And the person on the bar sees me standing there looking like I need help holding this drink. And she's like, is there something wrong with your drink? I'm like, oh no, I just got this. And I hold up the little sticker and she's like, oh. I'm like, do I just pick something else? So I got, instead of a PBJ box, I got a chickpea bite box, which was more salt than I was going for, but it's fine. I ate that. And instead of going home and making pasta for dinner, I decided we should do our pizzas. We hadn't done that in a while, but we needed more cheese, so I messaged Danny that I was gonna go get cheese, and he said we should get more pepperoni because it's probably old. So we walked across the parking lot to Aldi, which I'm not super familiar with, but we got cheese, we got pepperoni. They're just kind of questionable, weird, crappy Aldi brands, but it was fine. I didn't eat either of those because I don't. I also got some macarons because I was craving coconut macarons. And I got watermelon popsicles for the boys. And Sebastian doesn't like pizza. Like I think he does, but not really. He likes to have a salad on pizza night, so I got him a chef salad, and then I just added some veggies at home. But we came home with the groceries. It's so hot, not as hot as Europe, but we were in the 90s, and I think by Saturday it's going to be upper 90s, close to 100, but heat index well over 100 because our humidity is very high. So we just kind of had to race back home so those popsicles didn't melt. And then I worked some more, but this time I started a painting, as you saw, another kitty, Calypsy. So I'm doing another black cat. I think I've gotten better at it, so I was only doing the underpainting layer, which usually looks pretty frightening, but I did slap some tones on the black cat, all the grays, and it was just fast to do brush strokes, though all that's going to get covered up by all the different layers I do. But I managed to get all the base layer down, so that was good. And then I started dinner. I prepped all the pizzas. Danny comes up once the crusts have their olive oil and garlic and the oven's heated up and I have toppings chopped. And he does his, I did Jax's and mine. I don't know if I ever say, but I make my own refried beans by cooking unsalted pinto beans. I mash them up, add a little bit of sea salt and some sriracha. And I use that as my spread, and then I put spinach and olives and a tiny little sprinkle of Fiesta cheese blend. Olé. So we ate, and then I had one of those coconut macarons, and I'm feeling very barfy because period, but it doesn't interfere with my eating. I just feel really barfy. I went downstairs and tried to tackle some wiring to figure things out, and I was able to make 2 lamps for the kitchen to test out. It doesn't provide a ton of light, but it'll look nice. I might have to take them apart when I figure out the ceiling, which is probably going to be a board covered in white paper. Yeah, I might have to take them off the main wires so that I could put the main wire, so I can put the lamps through 2 holes that I make and then rewire it. But it's so fragile. Those LEDs that came with this little testing kit that I could just like clamp and use a little battery to test, they are so fragile. I was doing a really good job of stripping the wire, but just twisting the wires together, 2 of the wires just snapped right off. So I don't really want to take it apart, but I think I might have to because I didn't think about that. And I don't have that many. I only have 2 of the little quick connect clamps that let you test things without attaching the wires. But I managed to figure that out. It made my head hurt, literally it did. I think because I was staring at my computer and then staring at the painting and then staring at these teeny tiny wires, the smallest that I've ever stripped. But that was my day. I still haven't done those braids and I really need to, but yeah, I don't know. I probably won't tonight, even though I don't like getting into bed early when it's the worst day of my period, because that's just longer that I'm not going to the bathroom, but we'll see. I just, like right now I'm hormonal tired. In a day or 2, the low iron tired will hit, and that's even worse. That's just like, can't even move my body tired. But I guess that's it. I've been talking for too long. I need to change. Yes, Danny likes cold air conditioning, and I wish I could send it to you. Lovely, lovely friends over in Europe. I would gladly stuff you all into my chilly house because I love you guys and I hate that you're suffering. And yeah, I'm gonna go change. Good night, friends. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.
Remember, the A says its name there.
A and I together say A.
Like,
A.
hey, what's up?
Wait.
Uh-huh.
So say the whole sentence.
He hasn't done the whole thing. He's done half, but they're doing
Say what you have so far.
I.
And
Mm-hmm.
8,
Yep, I can't wait. That's what you have so far.
2,
Mm-hmm.
weeks.
Whoa. Going fast, man, before I can even show you. Yes, you're doing good. Now let's show them.
I can't wait to eat it.
Yeah.
Good
I
job.
can't wait.
Here, look.
I can't wait to eat it.
Wait, let Dope check. Correct.